Welcome. Today we are asked to simplify these short expressions. So follow me to the end of this video so that you will also know how to simplify this kind of short expression. We have square root of 10 square root of 6 minus 24. As you are seeing on my screen, you can simply rewrite 24 as 4 times 6. Therefore, we have square root of 10 square root of 6 minus 4 times 6. Don't forget, if you have x, it can be simply be written as square root of x times square root of x, because square root of x times square root of x will give us x. It's more or less like you are having square root of 10 times square root of 10, you will still result as 10. Therefore, we have square root of 10 root 6 minus 4 square root of 6 times square root of 6, because square root of 6 times square root of 6 will still give us 6. So moving forward, we have square root of 6 factored out. That is, if we factorize square root of 6, you now be having square root of 6 into bracket 10 minus 4 square root of 6. Don't forget, if you have square root of AB, it can be simply be written as square root of A multiplied by square root of B. Therefore, if we apply that to our previous expression, we'll now be having square root of 6 multiplied by square root of 10 minus 4 square root of 6. Once you understand it up to this stage, you can just move on. Don't forget, if you have square root of x, you can take that square root and change it to power. Therefore, now we are having x raised to power 1 over 2 from there. So we have square root of 6, and this has been changed to 6 raised to power 1 over 2, everything to bracket 1 over 2, multiplied by square root of 10 minus 4 square root of 6. According to rule of indices, if you have a raised to power m, everything raised to power n, it can be simply be written as a raised to power m multiplied by n. Therefore, we remove the bracket from 6, and therefore I have 6 raised to power 1 over 2 times 1 over 2, everything multiplied by square root of 10 minus 4 square root of 6. This will simply give me 6 raised by 1 over 4, everything multiplied by 10 minus 4 square root of 6. Once you understand it up to this stage, it's easy and straightforward. You can simply have 6 raised by 1 over 4. This 10, I can break it. I can break it into 2 by saying I have square root of 4 plus 6 minus, then I will break 4 into 2, because 2 times 2 is still gives me 4. Therefore, 2 times 2 square root of 6. So from here, I have 6 raised by 1 over 4. Square root of this 4, I change it to 2 times 2 plus 6 minus 2 times 2 as well, square root of 6. So we are looking for a way to simplify the short expression. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed to this channel for more videos. Therefore, if you have x can be simply be written as square root of x squared, because the square will cancel out the square root. So, and I'll apply that to my previous expression. I will now be having 6 raised to power 1 over 4, square root of 2 raised to power 2 plus square root of 6 squared. And don't forget, square root of 6 squared is still 6. So minus 2 times 2 square root of 6. Everything looks fine. So, and don't forget, we have a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. That will simply give us a minus b, everything squared. That is, if you expand a minus b, everything squared, it will give you a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. So therefore, we have 6 raised by 1 over 4, square root of, into bracket 2 minus square root of 6. squared. It shows that A is representing 2 and B is representing square root of 6. Let's move on. Square root of x squared is simply x, that is this. Now be equal to 6 raised to power 1 over 4 into 2 minus square root of 6. So whatever you have inside this prime, it will be positive. Either you have positive there, you have negative. This is what I want to write here. So if you have this, if x is positive, so it will be positive. If f is negative, it will still be positive. So, and if you look at our value critically, you will see that 2 minus square root of 6, 2 minus square root of 6 is greater than 0. So, therefore, whatever you have inside the two line will be positive. Yes. If you have minus x there, your result will be positive. If you have plus x there, your result will be positive. But in this case, 2 minus square root of 6 is greater than 0. Fine. So we are safe. Even if it is less than 0, that is, if it is negative, the result will still be positive. So we are left with 6 raised to power 1 over x, 2 minus square root of 6. Yes. So we can change that to bracket. So now 6 raised to power 1 over 4 into bracket 2 minus square root of 6. So therefore, square root of 10 square root of 6, because this looks complex, minus 24, but now give us 6 raised to power 1 over 4 into bracket 2 minus square root of. Thank you for watching.